Hello, my sweethearts. I am Sonia, also known as Sweet. Hey, everybody, welcome back to A Sweet Journey. I am Sonia, also known as Sweets. And today I just want to talk a little bit about a journey that I am on that I have struggled with probably the majority of my life. But I am in a space right now where I'm trying to do something about it. And I feel strongly like if you fail, you just get back up and you try again. So it is that weight loss struggle. And I mean, it is a struggle, but it's okay. I have decided that today is day one, is ground zero, and we are starting to get focused. And there's several things that kind of brought me to this place. It really started over the last week, and this past weekend, I had a few things that made me take a good look at me. So here's what happened. There's like three things that happened over the weekend that brought me to this place. First of all, I decided to weigh myself at the end of last week, and I've gained 8 pounds, and I was devastated. I knew I was bigger, but I didn't know like how bad things had gotten. And so that was the one thing. The second thing is I attended, I think I told you all, I attended Oprah's vision, her 2020 vision tour. And she did a follow-up meeting on this past Saturday, and her topic was focus. And I realized very quickly how I am not focused right now on my health. I've been focusing on emotional health and spiritual health, but I have not been putting in the work for my physical health. And the third thing is just being achy. I woke up one day and I couldn't hardly move. I have rheumatoid arthritis, and so sometimes I'm achy. I have decided for some reason but I've decided not to take my medicine since we've been in quarantine. I haven't taken my medicine. It feels lethal. Like I take it and I feel really, really sick. I don't like them very much. And so I decided not to take my medicine over the quarantine. And I've been doing really well except for this past weekend. I was really achy and I ended up having to take steroids, which I hate taking, but I wasn't functional without them, and that has not been the case in a while. So the last thing, there's a number of things, but anyway, the last thing that I'll mention that I kind of like triggered me to know, hey, something is off, something's wrong, you need to do something different. Something else that stood out, I was watching a movie, and this man, he was a really, really big guy, and he was talking about his weight, and he mentioned his weight, and he had mentioned something that they would not be able to do. Like you won't be able to help me because I am too heavy for you. And it was such an alarm because I weigh more than what he said. I was like, okay. And that was alarming, and it hurt, and anyway, so these are the things. Today is day one. My day ones always go well. It's always like day 10 or something that doesn't go well, but today is day one. And so as a result, today I have shifted hardcore, and I'm implementing some of the lessons that were taught from Oprah about focus. I'm implementing those things, and she told us to choose a word that we could use to help us to focus. And I believe in that. I do that every year. I take a word, and that is the word that just kind of leads me for the year. The interesting thing this year has been very different with COVID-19. It's just been different. But she said to choose a word that could help you to be focused. So my first word is movement. I want to make sure that I incorporate more movement into my life, because with my condition, it's funny because you're achy and you don't want to move, but the more you move, the better you actually feel. So it's a weird dynamic, but I want to incorporate more movement into my life. And so what I'm doing for that is that I am getting up in the morning. Like this morning, I got up and I walked. My niece and we walked for 30 minutes. And during that walk, I kind of did a small trot for 5 minutes of the 30. That always works for me. It's very reliable and it's easy on my knees and things like that. So that's the first thing. The second thing is I have some stairs right here. And so my intention is to go up and down those stairs at minimum 5 times. And so I've already done it 3 or 4 times. I think I have one more time to go. And so that is the first step. My second word is intentional. And intentionality for me is being mindful and intentional about what I eat. So what I've done today is I've set myself up to succeed in that I had oatmeal for breakfast, the steel cut oatmeal, which I love. And then I brought down snacks that were healthy. And so I have a bowl of fresh fruit. I have a bag of 38 veggie sticks, which I counted out myself. And I have a Nature's bar. I'd already eaten it. I snacked on it earlier. And bottles of water to the side so that I just fill my cup up. And then I have an apple. So I know that I like to snack. And so I have to have healthy snack options. And so I'm intentional about it. Another thing by way of intentionality is that I am a Weight Watchers member. It's the oddest thing because I know it works. It has worked for me in the past. The thing that happens is that I stop tracking. I'll have a day where I feel like I've cheated and then I'll start over tomorrow. Not good. So what I do now is I'm reliably tracking my food. And if I go over my points, I go over my points. But I am tracking. And one of the things that Oprah said on Saturday is if you are off track, it is because you're not tracking your food. I'm like, duh, right? That's so simple. But I'm doing those things, and that is my intention toward getting back on track and having a healthy way of living. So I've decided, one, that I need a goal. So that goal is 10 pounds. Typically a buy-win is important for me. So a week or 2 is what I'm hoping. But then I also need a reward for meeting that goal. And I know I'm that person, but it works for me. And so I've decided that when I get to that 10-pound loss, I am going to buy me some Fabletics workout gear. I'm excited. So there you have it. You are a part of my plan. I know I'm not the only one that struggles with weight loss and struggles with being well. And I invite you to join me on this journey. Today is day 1. So if you're watching this video, just make this your day 1. And make it a priority to set something that is a realistic goal for you. I think accountability is important. For me, I have people in my home that I can be accountable with. They will watch me as I say that I'm going to do something and I don't. They're going to hold me accountable for that. And so I think it's good to have that. I think it's good to have people who will hold us accountable. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hopefully this information was helpful to you. Hopefully you can join me in this kind of journey to get healthy. I think it's important. So if you like the content, please give me a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so. And please leave a comment if you have some questions or if you have some things that you want to mention, like if you want to join me on the plan, please let me know. So thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Bye.